Hi guys, welcome back to the second part of my dentistry application series. So in this part, I'll be talking about the schools that I applied to and how I knew I wanted to apply to these schools. But before I tell you guys, you have to know that I really wanted to study dentistry and I was prepared to go anywhere in the world to study, even if the course was not recognized in Singapore when I graduated. So that's the reason why I applied all over the world. If you're applying for dentistry and you want to work back at home, please check if the course is recognized in your country first. Don't apply, get into the school and then realize, oh, it's not recognized at home. So I'm from Singapore and my first year was in 2019, so I did all these applications in 2018 and 2019. My first applications were to UK. I applied in October 2018 to the UK universities because you need to apply the year before the year you want to enter college. So I wanted to enter in 2019, so I applied in October 2018. And the deadline for UK universities are earlier for dentistry, medicine and vet science compared to other courses, so please keep a lookout for the deadlines if you're intending on applying to UK. So I applied to University of Bristol, University of Queen Mary, University of Glasgow and University of Dundee, and that was my UK application. And in October, I also emailed the agency in Singapore, RUMC, that handles Ireland applications to ask when the Ireland dentistry deadline was, and they said I could submit my application then, so I just submitted it. Since I already had my personal statement written out for my UK one, I just modified it and sent it in for the Ireland one. And then my A-level results came out in February 2019. So after my A-level results came out, I applied for the National University of Singapore Dentistry and the Australia universities, University of Queensland and University of Adelaide. And then I also applied to University of Hong Kong because at that time it was the top university in the world and it was close to Singapore too, so I really wanted to get in. For UK, I got rejected from University of Bristol and University of Queen Mary, and I got accepted into University of Glasgow and University of Dundee. University of Dundee. I got accepted into Trinity College Dublin for Ireland. I put TCD as my first choice and University College Cork for my second choice, so I got my first choice TCD. And then I applied for the Australia schools, but I withdrew my application when I decided that I was going to go to Ireland because I didn't want to take a spot away from someone else who was applying in the same year as me, because I know how nerve-wracking it is to just be put on the waiting list. Like, I think it's very unfair if I already know that I want to go to Ireland and I make someone wait on the waiting list just because I didn't withdraw my application. And then I got rejected from University of Hong Kong. They actually rejected me really late, so up to like June I was like, what if Hong Kong accepts me? But it's fine, I got rejected. Oh, and I got rejected from National University of Singapore. The standards are very high to get in, so if you're applying for that, please make sure that you apply for backup options also if you want to make sure that no matter what, you want to study dentistry. I wanted to apply to universities in Prague because I just wanted to do dentistry so badly, and the university in Prague's dentistry courses are not recognized in Singapore. But my parents were like, if you really want to do it, just go for it. But no, I didn't in the end. How did I decide on Ireland? I interned at this dental clinic and I made friends with the dentist who was working there, and she's from Trinity College Dublin, and I really admired her working style because she was very precise and her work was just of very high quality, and I really admired that. I almost went to University of Dundee because at that time it was first in the UK universities for dentistry. But luckily I didn't go because they're making all Scotland dentistry students repeat 1 year of their course because of the pandemic. That was a big dodge of a big bullet right there. I didn't want to go to Australia because it's like 80,000 Australian dollars there and 39,000 euro here. My parents really wanted me to go to Australia because they studied there, but not dentistry, like other courses, but I decided that I wanted to come to Ireland instead. Yeah, and then I couldn't go to the rest because I got rejected, right? But once again, I want to stress it again, please make sure that wherever you're going to is recognized in the place you want to work at next time. So if you want to go back to Singapore to work, please make sure that the degree from that university is recognised in Singapore. If you're unsure, just email the Singapore Dental Council and hope they reply you as soon as possible. Yeah, that's it for this part. See you in part 3.